we cut ourselves on the hand, or our hand got cut, and it wasn't red blood. It was white liquid coming out. So from that, we can assume that he's not human or something. So maybe we are one of those golems with the artificial skin to look like we do. And because Kay grew up here, they used his image for us, for our character, for Sigma. Maybe. I still needed an ID for that as well, I think. We don't really have an ID for it yet. So I guess we'll jump back here and do the ally here. We'll skip everything up until the question, because we have already seen all this. It'll just skip up until there's dialogue we haven't seen or heard. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Okay.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Wow. We were the only ones to ally. And -1. How could you, Alice? And why did they betray each other? I'm guessing just because they were that desperate, they wanted the 9 points?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
We could still survive if we use the antidote to the tubocurarine.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
But will he remember about it? What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betrayed? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. This was the timeline that Alice also caught Radical 6. She was put to sleep next to Quark, but she woke up early, got here, voted, came out, and voted betray. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Soperal B or beta. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, then gave out entirely as I crumbled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get Sigma! Sigma!
No. Why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open. Just like he does every other time. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed that the door of the second AB room was open. No one had come into the room. I'd watched them all gone into that room. And yet, there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Yeah, it's pretty much like that, isn't it, TCC? That's basically what Dio would be thinking. Alice. The world was gradually going black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in at the last minute after Luna and I entered our room? But even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my hand as well, and my questions were gone forever. Well, in that ending, the allying was the bad option. It seems. I've still got one more ending that's not a character ending that we can see here. We'll jump to the shorter one.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I've completely forgotten what this timeline was all about, so I don't know why Fire was angry at me like that.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Yeah, it's a bit like that, Gabby, doesn't it? Isn't it? It does sound like you're casting a curse on someone. Yeah, I'm guessing that too, TCC. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. We are in this timeline, which was a betray option there. I think. No, betray option there. And to start with, we were with Fi. We were partnered with Fi there. So for these doors here, Fi was our partner, and we were voting against others. So that one was our ally betray, with Fi being our partner. So this line, we haven't betrayed Fi at all. Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe she was arguing here for me to betray, or for me to ally. And she didn't like that I betrayed. I don't know. Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
I did choose Ally. Yeah, of course. Fi did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already knew.
What?
No. What? Let's just go have a look, shall we? Well, we'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not. Ah. I'm guessing when we betrayed here, that was Fi's reaction there.
Okay. Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Well, TCC, the first choice I made when partnered with Luna, I did betray. So, but I chose betray as for my reasoning was I wanted the worst option or worst outcome first.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
So this time is the ally. I did feel bad for it. Oh. Why are you betraying us, Fi? Everyone else allied except you, Fi.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
But it also gives her 9 points.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose betray? You chose ally before.
I see. So you remember it too?
Ah. So that flashback, well, that flash of that we saw from Fi was when we chose betray.
The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay.
Yes.
Wait. No. That didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Fire choosing ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge. I can kind of answer that one, TCC. We are the same people. And just because we're remembering what's happened in a different timeline, we're still the same person. So she remembers me making the other choice, although I didn't in this time. We're still the same person, so getting the revenge. What wouldn't make sense is if we hadn't done that other timeline and she said that, we would be thinking, what do you mean other timeline? What do you mean when I chose betray? That never happened. Yeah, I was thinking the same, Gabby. What happens if I chose ally first? A lot of this would make no sense if I did choose ally first. Would it come up to like one of the temporary endings where the path would be blocked like that until I'd done the betray ending? I don't know.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Ah, yes. You are right. It is a question mark one. So if we went ally there first, this would be locked and we wouldn't see any of this. Yes, you're right. That makes sense then. Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fire remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game, when I was playing against Alice, I'd seen something. Fire had chosen betray. But for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen ally instead. Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose betray, Fi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote ally.
Yep. Fire looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? I would like to see that. And digress. But I don't know if you would. What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
This is where everyone should be trying to stop her, though. Hey! Wait! I scrambled around in front of her, and threw my arms outside. We're out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, what are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fire bent down. Then shot up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You...
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
It's Latin.
Obviously.
Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
It definitely sounds like you're cursing us. And by opening the door, you kind of are, by locking us in for the rest of our lives.
See you later.
Wait! Stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse potest lupita reprehender. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary game? Zero. The bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
She's not leaving now. Fire slowly let go of the lever. Phew. Maybe this is the one that continues. So I know I do have one more escape room still to go. I'm just not sure where it is. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1 where...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah. You're right.
Huh?
Hmm?
I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that
As
means...
long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
Yep.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
The other times I've been a blue solo at this point.
Me too. That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Fi's a cyan pair and Kay's a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that out?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
They don't need to show us on the map where they went or the way they got there.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors. What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Fi. She nodded back. See, the truth is,
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
ah yes. Yeah,
Where?
in the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on that one too. It said 01. and I've got the password to deactivate it. Since the one we found is in the crew quarters said 03 on it, well,
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
more than one more.
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.